going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. The audio is going to suck in this video because I forgot the cable for my microphone. So it's all iPhone today, baby. All iPhone camera, all iPhone audio. We're gonna get started with this little Range Rover again. Now, I showed this car, I think, last week, and a lot of you seem to really like it, and you wanted me to buy it, and I think I know the reason why. I think you want me to buy it because a lot of you really enjoy seeing me suffer, and you enjoy seeing me buy cars that are absolutely notorious for falling apart and being some of the most unreliable vehicles in the world. And I say that with all due respect to all of the Europeans that love their Land Rovers, Range Rovers, but this is supercharged. Yeah, and the air ride was somewhat working before. It looks like it sank back down again, though. I believe, if I remember correctly, this was a theft recovery. Let's take a look at the inside. It's pretty rough on the outside. It's kind of rough on the inside. You know, it's all right. It's not horrible. The dashboard is pretty cracked up. And I think it's got like 200 and some thousand miles on the odometer, which, you know, I guess you can't say it's unreliable if it's made it over 200,000 miles, right? That is a door nail. Ooh, look at this armrest, gross. The headliner is sagging, but it's got some really nice, those are 20-inch rims, I believe. Yeah. Take a look at the back seats here. It looks pretty good. She's just, I really don't want this. I've had my feel of Land Rovers, Range Rovers for a while, I think. I've done all right with them. And I really don't want to risk screwing that up by buying another one. Oh, that's right. This one had the little on-off switch because these are notorious for the keys not working. I don't know. I'm going to fire it up again. I want to see if it'll, if the air suspension is going to come up again. And if it does, I'm going to go ahead and consider possibly throwing a bid on this car in this video. All right, we got her powered on. Let's see what she does. We already know, guys. It's going to start. The air suspension seemed like it was a little slow last time, but it's pretty cold today. It's like 45 degrees. Transmission range change not available. That's right. Special programs off. That is one of the reasons I didn't want to mess with it, because it had an issue with changing the transmission into these different ranges, I guess. Or maybe that was low range. Select neutral for range change. No, it did it. It changed into low range. And high. Okay. And we're going to put it in high mode, at which point then all you have to do is close the door. And as soon as you close the... Oh, wow, she's raising up quick now. Oh, she's moving. She's moving. I think it should be a lot higher than that. It may be trying to level out the back and the front. It is sitting in some ruts, as you can see. Or maybe that's as high as it goes. I don't know. I think it's supposed to go higher than that. What do you guys think of the old Range, man? It's the paint is bad. It's hail damaged. It was a theft recovery. I'm 99% certain this is a theft recovery, but it is supercharged. It's got a good set of tires on it. Well, this one's a little, that's a little iffy, I guess. I mean, it's just a sidewall. It's not important. The wheel's a little chipped up, like it ran into something. It could be, though. It could be. What I'm saying, hear me out, is it could be a good I don't give a vehicle. You know what I mean? IDGAF vehicle. It's something that'd be, you want to talk about a winter beater? There you go. There's you a winter beater right there. Supercharged winter beater. Something that'll be good in the awful weather. Uh-oh. There we go. Something that'll be good in the awful weather. Still look decent. I mean, it'll be covered nice in snow anyway. Nobody's even going to be able to see the paint damage, right? Or the hail damage. And you still look kind of classy getting around. Wish it had that automatic lift gate. Sucks that it doesn't, but I'm guessing that's about as high as she's going, guys. I really thought she should have gone higher than that. Oh, let's take a seat inside. Oh, we got some heat. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, U.S. English. Boy, this system here is awful. That's really bad. That is really bad. All right, let's put it in gear. See, it shows right there that it's in like mud and rut. Suspension something raising slowly. Yeah, look right there. It shows that it's still in like sand and rut mode, and it's not, as you can see here. So something, or no, this, I don't understand these cars. You know what? I'm done. Screw this. I think this one would probably be all right. Did it raise up anymore since we, yeah, I think it did. Oh, yeah, it did. Look at the front. Look at the front there. Yeah. You know, should we put a bid on it, guys? It really does run good. I mean, it does. Listen to her. She purrs like a kitten, man. She purrs like a kitten. Let's go ahead and toss a bid on this one real quick, guys. Let's see what it's at, and maybe we'll win it. All right, here it is. It's sitting at $700 right now. Hail damage, run and drive, blah, blah, blah. Clear title. Actual cash value, $8,000. Guys, I don't know about that. I don't know about $8,000. But I think we can throw a bid on it, right? Let's go ahead and pre-bid on it. Let's pre-bid it up to, can we do $950? Do $950? Let's see. Oh, we've been outbid. Outbid on the range. Let's do it again. Let's do $1025. Damn, we're still outbid. I don't know, guys. You're going to have to comment below. Should I bid more than $1,050 on this? Or should we let it go and move on to something else? Next, from Enterprise, we got a 2020 Ram 1500 5.7 Hemi. I don't know what happened over here. Damn. What? Okay. I'm just gonna throw this out here. I think there might be some kind of suspension damage to the driver's side front. Yeah, and I'm gonna guess maybe they hit something and definitely damaged the suspension just a little bit. There's just no big deal. No big deal, guys. Yeah, you know, a control arm, bumper, fender, wheel, tire, an alignment, a mirror, and you'll be back on the road. Okay, honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea what it needs, but obviously, Enterprise decided to go ahead and scrap it and just call it a day. No bags are blown, though, so that's good news. It looks pretty good back here, too. I mean, it's practically new. It's only got, what, 60,000 miles on it for a 2020? Let's see, 59, yeah, 60,000 miles. Oh, you know what else? I thought it was missing the key. The key is right here. Hey, she runs. She runs. Oh, the steering still works? Yes. Look. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I was joking earlier about how, it only needs a control arm and a fender. The fact that the steering rack is still functioning, I am very impressed by that. Very impressed, guys. So yeah, maybe. I was hoping we could see a little more of the suspension down there, but we just can't. It really may just be an upper control arm being broken. The ball joint. This really could be an easy fix. I can't guarantee it, but the fact that the rack and pinion is still trying to work, that gives me a lot of hope for this. And then honestly, yes, it would be a bumper, wheel, tire, control arm, inner fender, outer fender, of course, mirror. The door is not damaged at all. Look at that. Door looks really good. This could be a great truck, guys. Really could. This could be a great truck for somebody. Okay. Well, this is out of my price range. You guys know that. We're gonna move on to something else. Maybe try to find something a little more within my budget. So here we have a Volkswagen Touareg. Did I call it a Touareg? I think I said that wrong. It's Touareg, I believe. Car Donation Foundation, guys. It's a run and drive, 157,000 miles. Donation. You guys know that I really I love the donation cars, I think, more than anything else. Yes, it's still a mixed bag. Yes, sometimes they are absolute garbage. But sometimes, believe it or not, I know it's going to be hard to believe, but sometimes people donate vehicles for a good reason. Not because they're trying to get a bigger tax write-off or something, but because they actually want to do something charitable and they want to help out. And even if it turns out to be a complete dud, the money still goes to a good cause. Okay? So you can still feel nice and warm and fuzzy at night, you know, when you're going to bed, that you help participate in doing a good thing. Why this door is open, I don't know. I told you guys before, what's going to end up happening is stuff like this going to continue going on, and eventually they're just not going to let people come out here no more. You know, that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to be a thing of, you know, people keep coming out here and messing up our cars, especially, look at the weather. It's supposed to rain in a couple hours. And you come out here and leave the damn door open. I'm sorry, it really pisses me off. Like I really get mad about stuff like that. Anyway, we'll move on. We've got some Michelin tires. You know how I feel about the tires, right? Tires are a big deal to me. Look at them treads. Look at them, or as some people call them on Facebook Marketplace, the tires got some good threads on them. Yeah, the tires got some good threads, guys. Got some good threads on the tires. What is this? This is coming from this car? Or do you think that got shoved up under it? I don't think that goes to this car, guys. I don't. We also got some good threads on the front tires as well. And I think she's got a full set of Michelins. I also noticed parking sensors up front, fog lights down at the bottom, and you want to know the best part? It's a V8. That's right. It's a V8. Now, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. But yes, Michelin Latitude Tour HP full set. Now, is this electronic back here? She's dead? Of course, Volkswagen's going to be dead. V8. Let's take a look at the interior. I think I already showed you some of it, but pretty nice. All right. Take a look up here. I mean, honestly, guys, tell me you wouldn't drive this. I'd drive the hell out of this. I'm telling you, I would. Okay, let's pop the hood to reveal that big, beautiful V8. Boy, I like this. I really like this. And I know I got newer cars, but there's just something really fun and exciting about buying something that you just don't know anything about. You know, you can come out here, you can look it over as best you can, right? And you can hope you're getting a good deal, but you just don't know. And to me, that is the fun of it. Really, it is. You just come out here, look at something, and then buy it and hope for the best. Cross your fingers. We're going to hook a jump pack up to it. I'm going to check the oil. Then I'm going to check the coolant. Is this a timing belt motor? Oh, Lord, no. This is a timing belt motor. You got to be kidding me. Why? Why would you make this a timing belt motor? Oh, there's no belts on it neither. Hold up, guys. Let me get my assistant to hold this hood. Well, I've already found something a little bit disturbing. I'm going to need you guys to help me and tell me what this is right here. You see that pulley? I can't tell if that's an air compressor. That's not an air compressor because I don't see a clutch on it anywhere. I mean, it could be an air compressor, I guess. But right there, driver's side top of this engine, that pulley, what is it? Because it turns very, very hard. Now you get over here, look straight down. Okay, it's going to be hard to see. I'm going to try to point this out to you here. Okay, see my finger? Do you see right down there? You notice there's no belt. There's also no pulley. That used to be a pulley. There's a bolt right there that I believe holds this tensioner pulley onto the engine. Now, I've already checked the oil, and it's clean, and it's full. I've already checked the coolant. It is also clean and full, but it looks to me like the tensioner pulley just broke. It went out, it blew itself to pieces, and they got rid of it instead of fixing it. So I find it difficult to believe that tensioner pulley would cost that much money or be that laborious that someone would get rid of a car. Ooh. I don't know, that didn't sound very good, did it? That don't sound good at all. This is listed as a run and drive. I don't know, that engine's not sounding too healthy to me. No. Guys, I'm thinking, okay, thank you. I got a closed door. I got people walking around me, staring at me, so it's all kind of, don't be weird, man. Well, unfortunately, as nice as this is, I think this is a dud, guys. I can't get it to start. The engine is just dragging. It sounds awful. I kind of suspect maybe there's some coolant in a cylinder or two, and that's causing it to have compression issues, guys. Like, you can't compress liquid. You know, water doesn't compress like that. So that's what it sounds like to me. Either that or it's overheated and we've got some problems with maybe bearings or something. I don't know for sure, but I've got a strong booster pack on it, and she's just dragging. So we're going to skip this one. So much for that. I thought this was going to be one of those really good ones that someone just donated for a good cause, and looks like it was donated because it was it was a dud. Next on my list, a 2012 Chevy Cruze. How many of you have been around long enough to remember the 2012 Chevy Cruze I had on my channel back in the day? I even did a little bit of Uber and Lyft in it from time to time. Mine was a Cruze Eco, and I got rid of it with, I think, 170,000 miles on it. This one's got 149. It was a good car, guys. A lot of people say Cruzes are horrible cars. I mean, mine didn't require much. It required a couple of struts and shocks, some brakes, some tires, and I ended up replacing the turbocharger once. But aside from that, like that little car, I put a lot of miles on it, guys. I put a lot of miles on that car, and this is an Eco as well. That car was great to me. This car has a beautiful set of tires, and you know how I feel about tires. It's got a good set of tires. Well, the interior is, I also rented that car out on Toro a lot. That car spent a lot of time on Toro. Oh, this is all too common. Yeah, unfortunately, the key breaking off in the ignition like that's a real deal, man. That happens. You have to stick the key fob back on it, and yeah, she's dead as a doornail. It's got the leather seats, so she's pretty well optioned for one of these Econo boxes here. I love the Chevy Cruze. I do. I got nothing but great things to say about this car. Well, not this one, but the Chevy Cruze in general. There are some things you got to watch out for, though. Oh, and I just banged the camera. That had to hurt your ears, didn't it? Some things you got to look out for on a Chevy Cruze is low coolant. Yep, we can check that one off the box. We do have low coolant. That's generally going to be because of a thermostat housing leak over here. And you can see coolant. Well, maybe you can't. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right there, you can see coolant, okay? So definitely leaking from the thermostat housing. It really helps when you go to look at these cars if you actually know the car, like you really know the car. Yeah, I know this car very, very well. We've been through a lot together. The VVT solenoids here do tend to leak oil, and you can see that one is actually leaking right there. The valve cover has a built-in positive crankcase ventilation system. It's also kind of built into the intake. This is one of those things where the PCV valve fails, you have to replace the whole valve cover. The whole valve cover's got to be replaced, and a lot of times you end up having to replace the intake manifold as well. Luckily, the intake is super easy to replace. The valve cover is easy to replace. Not a big deal. They were also known earlier on to have water pump failures, premature failures, but since this car has 147,000 miles on it, she's well beyond warranty. Went ahead and put the jump pack on it, which is now about dead thanks to the Volkswagen. Oh, this doesn't have leather. The seats are just so dirty it felt like leather. They were kind of crusty. Oh, it's also got no gas. It runs. I knew it would. I knew it would run. She is totally out of gas. This is a pedal car too. A pedal car, yep. Lots of smoking went on in here, guys. Lots of smoking. She went right into gear. Backward. And forward. All right, so she's running pretty good. Listen to her. Especially considering this is a non-running car, guys. Now, I already know what this car is going to need. Most likely, it probably needs the valve cover. It probably... Let me take a look here. Maybe not. Maybe not. We could probably get away with replacing the valve cover, replacing the thermostat housing, filling it up with coolant, and down the road you go, guys. You can smell that coolant. You sure can. It looks like it's got a newer belt on it as well. Guys, this is decent. She's got good tread on the tires. Non-runner. Non-runner. Let's pull this up and let's see how much it's going for. All right, so here it is, 2012 Chevy Cruze Eco. It's got no bids on it. They got to buy it now of $2,650, which in my opinion, that's a good price for this car, man. It really is. 149,000 miles, but it says not actual. That could be because the miles are exempt. Actually, no, they're not. No, they're not. This is a 2012. Miles are not exempt. So I may want to run a Carfax on that just to get an idea what's going on. Says that the start code is stationary, which obviously it's not, and no bid. So I'm not paying $2,650 for it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw a bid on it. I'm going to do what do you think? Let's do $1,250. Or wait, yeah, there we go. $1,250. We'll go ahead and throw a bid on it. There it is. We are winning it currently for $25. Man, major shout out to the loaders out here, man. These guys are awesome. They're very helpful, very helpful. Like, they'll come out here and give you a hand, talk to you. Really, really cool people. Look at that. Honestly, guys, it runs really well. It does. I'm waiting to see. Let's go ahead and shut that off. Like I said, my booster pack is dead, and I got 2 videos to record out here. This one and one more. So I'm not sure how this ended up a pedal car, unless maybe something went wrong with the transmission. It's got the parking sensors too. Believe it or not, that was an option. Uh-oh. Okay. Trunk doesn't want to open. Man, whoever was driving this was riding damn near in the back seat, man. It would be so cool for me to buy this car and bring it home. Oh, it's power. That's right. I have not had, like, this takes me back. My Chevy Cruze, man. This really takes me back to, you know, years ago, before I was doing nearly as well as I'm doing today. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's like, wow, man, we're back. Oh, e-brake is on. Yeah, okay, air conditioning. You can tell I'm real serious about this car. Important window. Yes, guys. Steering feels good. Brakes feel good. Needs a hell of a detail. Hell of a detail. Temperature is coming up nice and slow. Instead of waiting for the air conditioning, because it's like 43 with a 43 or 45 with a wind chill of 38 right now. I'm just going to come out here and take a peek at the compressor. You can see it spinning down there. The clutch is working just fine. Yeah, guys, I think this one may be one of the diamonds in the rough, one of those kind of secret cars sitting out here, because people are going to bid on this thinking this thing don't run. Oh, she runs. She runs. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. I'm going to hope that the battery is dead. I'm going to take this out of the ignition, and I'm going to put it right here. Hopefully, is there another key? No, that's the only key. Okay, I was hoping there's another key. I don't want that to get lost, guys. That can come out of the ignition, and if it falls on the floor, God help us. Well, that works. There we go. Trunk is open. That's the last thing I wanted, man, was to look in the trunk. Now, there's a good possibility, you know, this thing could have a bad trans. It's just hard to say without just buying it and finding out. It's still got the spare tire, and it's got the tools under it, too. Great little car, man. I love them. I love them. Comment below and tell me what you think of the 2012 Chevy Cruze Eco that we're currently winning for $25. Here we have a 2017 Ford F-150 Xlt. I thought this was I thought this was a joke because it's Cummins, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Cummins. You get it? Cummins power choke. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come on now. Don't unsubscribe from me. It's just a joke. All right, so this is coming from a dealership, I believe, and I'm wondering why it's here. I'm also wondering why the windows are stuck down. Interesting. It's got acceptable tires. The body so far looks good. Okay. 4x4. It's got the nice backflip bed cover, which I have on my Ram 2500 as well. Parking sensors. This is wild. The body looks great. The tires look good. Okay, well, what do you think of flood? It doesn't say. A lot of times it'll say flood right on the windshield there. Let's just take a peek inside and take a sniff and do the old sniff test here. I think this is a flood. I do. It doesn't smell like it though. Oh, wow. Okay, I shouldn't have touched that with my bare hands. Yeah, I think maybe this thing has some water, you know, like up to there. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm looking at the seat tracks here, and they're not rusted. So that's a good sign as well. It doesn't smell funky. Not really. It doesn't smell funky. But look, I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you think this is a flood? Honest to God, it does not smell like a flood. Not in the slightest. I'm going to climb up in here real quick. We're going to pop the hood. We'll find out what's under it. What do you think? Is it an Eco Beast or is it the good old 5-liter? I think it's going to be an Eco Beast. Yeah, it's going to be a flood. I guarantee it was. Guarantee it. I'll show you guys. Forgive me if I cough a time or two. I'm not actually sick. Just for whatever reason, I've always been this way. The cold weather just really affects me, makes me cough. Always has. Yeah. Oh boy. So this one's going to do a clickety-clack when we go to start it. We'll go ahead and put a jump on the battery just to double check. But she's not going to start, guys. Definitely a flood. Oh, this one's latched or taped shut, so I can't show you. But we'll go ahead and throw my dead booster pack on. As I swear, it seems like my booster pack is just, you know, it's kind of getting worse and worse. I'd say it's kind of degrading a little bit here, which makes sense. I've had this one, oh goodness, I've had this one over a year, and I can't tell you how many cars I have started with this booster pack in that time. So it doesn't see. She's on her last. She'll keep going though. Oh, hello. Yeah, all these lights don't help, man. All you're doing is killing my battery even more. I wonder if nah, that's why nothing works. Nothing. Ugh. Huh. That is very interesting. Okay. Well, we made short work of that one. That's going to be the last one on the list too, guys. What I find interesting, though, is I didn't even hear it attempting to start. I didn't even hear the starter engage at all. Like normally you hear a click, click, click or something, right? I didn't hear anything, guys. So could it be just an electrical fault? Yeah, absolutely. We could have something wrong electrically. Maybe a blown fuse or a blown relay or something somewhere. Then again, you could have a frozen up motor as well. Hard to say. Or the starter. Same thing. Starter could be damaged as well. I'll tell you one thing, though. It's not going to be me that finds out. I am more focused on winning a Chevy Cruze. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button and let me know you enjoyed it. If you didn't, well, hit the thumbs down button. If you saw something that I missed, definitely comment down below and say, hey, man, we wanted to see this and you missed it. And if I can come back and check it out, I'll do that for you. Absolutely. Again, thank you so much for your time. Stay safe out there. I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon in the next one.